Let's talk about Brian Branch. Now, Brian Branch, I'm going to tell you right now, safety coming out of Alabama. When I first heard about him being linked to the Minnesota Vikings, getting mocked, I think PFF had him mocked to the Vikings early on. Then there's a couple other guys that had Brian Branch mocked to the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm like, yo, like another safety? Like if Kwesi does that, that's going to piss me off. Like we cannot go safety 2 years in a row in the first round because this guy is going to be a first round pick, I'm sure, right? But then I looked into him, and I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't watch too much film. I just watched a little 30 minutes and then ran his highlight video. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, I see why he would be linked to the Minnesota Vikings. First things first is Brian Flores. Like, this is the type of guy he wants. You know what I mean? Like, he likes versatile guys that can move around the field. And that's the thing with Brian Branch is you can't really pay attention to the S on his name because he's not just a safety. Like, he can play outside. He can play nickel. Like, this is the type of guy that can play it all. So this is a true hybrid type of guy, like a Cameron Bynum, but just on another level, though. I think he might be a little more athletic than Cameron Bynum. But this guy right here also can lay the boom, too. He can hit, you know. But let's talk about him, man. Brian Branch, man, 6 foot, 193 pounds out of Fayetteville, Georgia. Last season, he had 58 solo tackles, 2 interceptions, 7 passes defended. One thing's for sure, man, that I seen that I really, really liked is the production score, man. He actually ranked first amongst DBs, you know what I mean? Amongst cornerbacks, he ranked first. So, and then his total combine CB ranking was third. So that's actually really good, man. This dude knows his stuff, man. He ran a 4.58 40. The 10-yard split was 1.56. He got a vertical jump of 34.5 and then a broad jump of 10.5. He bench pressed 14 times. So this guy right here, man, strong, fast, kind of knowledgeable, everything you want in a type of, I guess, safety, you could say. But if you need to move him to the nickel, you can move him to the nickel, man. Put him in there, you know, and have him ball out. And I guess I made this video to say, like, I wouldn't be as mad now that I looked into the guy, really get an understanding on who this guy is now. I wouldn't be mad if he came to the squad. Like if we got Brian Branch in the purple, man, it is what it is. Because this dude just does. He seems like a baller, man. He really does, man. Let's list some of his strengths real quick. They said he has football intelligence is through the roof, has a range and instincts and plays single high safety, fast, fluid, and very strong for his size. Pedals transition with smooth, agile feet, able to mirror and match pattern from off man. I mean, this dude's freaking strengths are just, the list is super long. You know what I mean? Read receiver's eyes to the head turned downfield, attacks blockers of all sizes with consistent tenacity, diagnoses the run and pursues runner with proper leverage and angles. And then you look at his weaknesses, man, and the list is super short. You know what I mean? And that's what you want to see. Like they had to make up some weaknesses for this guy for the most part, man. You know, small delay in finding first gear on top of his drop, could use tighter route squeeze relative to down and distance, becomes a drag down tackler when coming in too high, occasionally outflanks as run defenders from the slot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. To me, it sounds like they had to struggle to make up that list to find his weaknesses, man. But his strength list is super long, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Brian Branch. Do you think he could be a Minnesota Viking? Should he be a Minnesota Viking? I think I'm on board now. I'm Branch gang all day. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah. Smooth summer. Who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.